Hey everybody, welcome back to Prescription Bourbon. I'm DMC from Louisville, Kentucky. Today we're going to be having some fun with Jack Daniels, doing a blind tasting. I've got 4 different Jack Daniels products here that I'm going to be tasting blind. These are combinations of their Tennessee whiskey and rye whiskey. All right, let's see what we've got. First up, we have single barrel rye coming in at 94 proof. So this is not the barrel proof version, but this is a single barrel rye. And Jack Daniels rye is made with 70% rye. So it's a pretty good high rye. Next up, we've got the single barrel Tennessee whiskey, also coming in at 47%. So this is, once again, not their barrel proof, but this is the standard Jack Daniels single barrel at 94 proof. So Jack Daniels Tennessee whiskey is made with 80% corn. So we've got the single barrel rye, 94 proof, single barrel whiskey at 94 proof. Over here on this side, we've got the newly released Jack Daniels Triple Mash, which is a blend of bonded American malt, rye, and Tennessee whiskeys. So this is a bottled and bond blend, all made by Jack Daniels. The malted is something that they've been distilling since like 2013, and that is 100% malted barley whiskey. And that makes up 20% of this blend. 20% of this blend is made with their standard Tennessee whiskey, and the remaining 60% of this is made with their rye whiskey. So it's a blend of the three, all aged at least 4 years and bottled and bond. This comes in at 100 proof, since it is bottled and bond. And last up, I've got a Tennessee Tasters here from Jack Daniels, which is their twin blend. So this was barreled in 2014, bottled in 2019, so it's 5-year-old. It's a burr rye. It's almost a burr rye. It's made with their Tennessee whiskey, which is pretty much a bourbon, and their rye. It's not equal proportions though. It does say it's 40% Tennessee whiskey and 60% Tennessee rye. And this comes in at 107 proof. So this is my highest proof one here, 107. We've got a bottle and bond coming in at 100 proof, the triple mash. We've got 2 94s, so we're ranging from 94 to 107 proof. We're going to go through and give them a taste. So we've got combinations of whiskeys and ryes here with a little bit of malt whiskey in here somewhere. So give the first one of those. Call this glass A. All right, this one has some caramel on it, some oak on it. Smells very much like a standard, bourbon whiskey. I know these aren't bourbons, but very much similar. Glass B. This one I'm thinking is definitely more rye on this one than the first one. Getting some baked bread aromas on it. Definitely some oak on it also. Very nice. Class C. He's a little bit more pungent, a little sharper on the nose. Tiny amount of the baked bread aroma on that. But also more, there's some sweetness coming through. Not so much oak on that one, but a little sweetness. So, lastly, Glass D. Very light nose. A little different than the other ones. Definitely has some caramel and some oak on there. Definitely more pungent on that one. Oh wow. Some very nice oak on that. I got a Rick House Angel Share type of oakiness on that. Beautiful nose, beautiful nose. And that was a little sharp too, but nice oak. Yeah. So wow. So B has the best nose just right off the cuff here. So didn't hit first time through. When I came back through, stood out. Amazing. All right, we're gonna go through and give these a taste and let you know what I think. We'll start with Glass A. Cheers. All right, that one's very oak drying, spicy on the top of the tongue, top roof of the mouth. Finish was fairly fast. Yeah, picking up a little bit of spice on that. Flavor falls a little short on that, though. I think the aroma's better than the flavor. Give Glass B a taste. Cheers. All right, Glass B has definitely more of a mouth coating, more spice all over the mouth. Less oakiness, so it wasn't as drying as A was. The oak's there, the spice is there. It's more of a cinnamon spice on this. I would say A was a little bit of peppery spice. This is a little bit of cinnamon. Nice, not really any sweetness though. So give Glass C a taste. Cheers. Okay, Glass C is the hottest of the three so far. Very, very spicy. Cinnamon red hot spicy. It does have some oak there too. Spice is all in the mouth. I haven't had a lot of heat going down into my chest at all. It's this one has the longest finish. That spice is lingering. Still not really any sweetness at all. I'll go back through and taste these again, and we'll probably get some different notes on the way back through. But all right, let's give Glass D a taste. Cheers. All right, D has a little bit of drying on it also, so the oaky dryingness. It has spice that comes late, back of the tongue. It's lingering, so it's nice. nice. I said C was the spiciest. I think on the nose it might have the most alcohol on it too, all that. So I know our highest proof one here is the Twin Blend. I mean, I have no guess here at all yet, but yeah, we'll go through. I will let these sit for a little bit longer. I'll go back through and taste them again and let you know what I like today. Alright everybody, welcome back. I've had these sitting for a few minutes, but before I get back into the tasting, I want to give a thanks to everybody who subscribed to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Think about hitting that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. If you like my video, hit the like button. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think of these pours. If you've had them before, if you haven't, what you think of my selections at the end. Appreciate your feedback. And also, you can find me on Instagram at instagram.com/prescriptionbourbon. And you can find me on Patreon at patreon.com/prescriptionbourbon. Find a little bit of extra content, some extra conversation going on there. Just having some fun with it. So, check those out too. Thanks. All right, go back through and do these in reverse order this time, starting with D. I'm going to give this one a taste. That one falls just a little short of expectations there. It's got some spice. That's really about it. I mean, I don't get any sweetness. I don't get any caramel, vanilla, nothing like that. Not that I got vanilla on any of these other ones either, but it just falls a little short for me. So give Class C a taste. Definitely better than D. The spice is more prevalent. It's there. It's definitely a cinnamon spice. It comes quicker. It lasts longer. More mouth coating too. I did get a touch of sweetness on this too. Right when it hit my tongue. I think this is the first bit of sweetness I got on any of these. So. But very nice oak on that too. So C is above D for sure. Give Class B a taste. I got some sweetness on that one this time also. Wonderful nose on B. It's by far the best nose. Wonderful mouth coating, very, very well balanced with the oak and the spice, cinnamon spice, tinge of a caramel in there with a tiny bit of sweetness. But yeah, that one is my front runner for sure. I could definitely smell that for days. I could definitely sip on that one too. Class A. Yeah, A is still the oakiest of the lot. It does have spice. It comes a hair late. It doesn't hit you right up front. It comes a little later. But that oaky dryness is a little off-putting, honestly. Let me taste D right after that. Yeah, D's better than that. So A is going to be my last place choice today, followed by dmc-ky. B is going to be my first choice. So we'll go through and see how these compare. I mean, these are all very similar. 3 of these have Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey in it, and 3 of these have the Jack Daniel's rye in it. And these 2 over here are 60% rye. So there's more rye here on the table than there is not. Let's go. Let's see what we have. Glass A, coming in 4th place today, is the rye. So that is the single barrel rye. So the thing that was most off-putting on this is the amount of oaky dryness on it. It just really is too oaky. Class D is my 3rd place today, and that is the Jack Daniel's single barrel. So that guy, I enjoyed it, the hair more than the rye. These are both the lowest proof on the table. These are both the 94 proofs, but both single barrels. And as everybody knows, and gotta say it again, single barrels are unique. Every barrel is different, so you're gonna have some real hitters. You're gonna have some average ones. And I don't know where these fall. If these are above average or not. But these are both single barrels, so yeah, that's where they fall today. Glass C is my 2nd place today, and that is the Twin Blend. So that is the highest proof on the table, 107 proof. Like I say, it's 5-year-old. The story they have here is that they basically distilled these 50 barrels, so there's 20 barrels of the Tennessee whiskey and 30 barrels of Tennessee rye. They distilled them on the same day in 2014. They aged them. I don't know if it's set in the same warehouse or not, but they aged them in their warehouses. And then in 2019, they took them and dumped them, blended them together, bottled them, and that's where the Twin Blend comes from. So basically some barrels of Tennessee whiskey and rye whiskey that were distilled on the same day and then dumped and bottled at the same time together. So that's where the Twin Blend comes from. But my 1st place choice for today is the Triple Mash, which is the newly released bottled and bond blend from Jack Daniel's. So this is supposedly a permanent release. This, along with just the Jack Daniel's Bonded, which I haven't opened yet, are supposedly permanent releases. So this one, I gave you the stats on it. It's an interesting blend and all that. The Bonded is supposedly, it's just the Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey aged and barrel with 100 proof. But supposedly they use some really choice barrels, some hand-picked barrels for that, and it's supposed to have some great flavor also. But I put the Triple Mash in this blend just because of the blend of the Tennessee whiskey and rye, the blend of the Tennessee whiskey and rye, and the 2 bottles of Tennessee whiskey and rye. Put them all up against each other. Interesting results. Hope you had some fun. I sure did. As I said, hit that like button and subscribe on your way out. Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, everybody, all bourbon is whiskey, but all whiskey is not bourbon. The best bourbon comes from Kentucky, and Tennessee makes some damn fine whiskey too. Cheers.